Hello everyone on the internet and YouTube, welcome back to my channel for a brand new video here in The Sims 2 with me, Addict. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I haven't done a video like this before. I've always wanted to, but I never have. We are doing a mod review today because a mega exciting, wonderful, crazy cool mod has come out for The Sims 2. Laundry. Now you might be out there going like, what's so exciting about laundry? And if you're not into this, that's cool. Me personally, I'm super into this. The incredibly talented team over at the Sun and Moon Star Factory, including modders like Fire Princess, Frack, Gina, sorry, Frack is Fraction Moonlight, and I believe there are a couple other people on the team as well, have basically ported over the laundry systems from The Sims 3/The Sims 4 and made a functional laundry mod for The Sims 2. I've been playing with it a little bit in the last 24 hours. I think it's absolutely epic. It just got released, so there are still a couple of really minor kinks that are being worked out, but today I'm going to take you through the mod. I'm going to show you how it works, what's possible, and I think it is absolutely fantastic. So let's jump in. I hope you've all got a nice big hot cup of tea for today's video, because this is a big hot cup of tea kind of video. So to download this mod, you can head to the Plumbob Keep or the Sun and Moon Star Factory's website. We have an amazing website here in Plumbob Keep, which is a wonderful resource for anyone who wants to play a more historical game. I used it extensively in setting up my Medieval Charter Challenge series. There's also content on here for like Victorian Renaissance type play, but the Sun and Moon Star Factory do tend to post most of their mods on here as well. So the Loads of Laundry mod you will see here, it does have a few requirements, and these are key. You need to make sure whenever you download any mod you pay attention to the requirements of the mod. So you need to have the easy inventory check, the easy lot check, money globals. Fetch water is actually one that you 50-50 might need or won't need, and I'll explain that in a minute. You need the smarter EP check, and the timeout controller is a new mod that Fire's been working on that you also need to make this mod work. Don't be overwhelmed by the amount of requirements for this mod. It's actually not that much. You can just click on any of these and then go ahead and download them from the pages that are linked. Then you'll see here we have a breakdown of the mod. So first of all, you download the Global Laundry mod. So this is the mod that enables the Sims to produce dirty laundry. And then if you continue scrolling down, you kind of start to get a look at all of the different objects that come with this mod. There are two ways that you can use this mod, and this is just so exciting to me, is that they've actually gone ahead and released it as modern content and also as historical content. So for a simmer like me who plays both ways, this is epic. So some of the objects are more suited to like historical gameplay, for example my Medieval Charter Challenge, whereas other objects are more suited to modern gameplay, and you get it all in this download. You just kind of need to pick and choose which objects you want to actually have in your game. So we've got hampers, we've got Fallout hampers so I imagine that someone like Pixel Witch would really be able to use this kind of style, or laundry hampers in her series that she's doing right now. What's it called? The Lovecraft Family series. I got there. We've got some conversions of the hampers from The Sims 4, some hampers from MLC, which is Must Love Cats, if you're familiar with their custom content, and also Cashcraft, who is a fantastic CC creator for The Sims 2. Then we've also got conversions of The Sims 3 hampers. So all of these come with the game. You don't have to have all of these in your game if you don't want them. You can, again, pick and choose the ones that you want. So like for my medieval gameplay, I've pretty much only got these wicker ones. I don't have any of the other ones, just as an example. Then in terms of actually washing and drying your clothes, we have this set of historical washers, so washing tubs, rocks. This one here with the blue and white, I think is a conversion from The Sims 4. The rest of these are just basically barrels that your Sims fill with water, and there's a laundry scrubber board, and the Sims scrub the laundry. We'll show all that in a minute. Then as we see here, we've got the more modern washing and drying equipment. You can see the soap for the modern set down here. And then we also get drying lines, which you can see here. That's again a mixture of modern and old fashioned. And then we also have the laundry itself. So dirty laundry piles, wet laundry piles, and a fresh outfit, which you can have in this medieval style or this modern style. We also get inventory tools like this scrubber board and this washing basket. So with the washing board or empty laundry basket in their inventory, Sims will be more motivated to pick up dirty and wet laundry. So then we have the actual download links, which you can see here. And we also have a link for the detailed manual for this mod. I highly recommend just taking a look through the manual. I've got it open here. So this gives you a rundown on how the mod works. There's a couple of incompatibilities with the mod that you want to keep an eye out for. And then also right down the bottom of this, it's so cool. We have, if you're familiar with the Sims 3-2 trait project, we actually also have implementation of traits and how they will affect this laundry mod as well. So it's a huge mod. It's so exciting. It's so cool. And I highly recommend grabbing it from here. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to be playing with a family that you guys probably have never seen before, and you might be like, what town are we in? Where are we? This is a town called Hanson River. It's my personal off-camera Build a City challenge. It's where I just play The Sims just for fun and nobody watches and I have a great time. But this is one of my households. This is one of the Hanson offspring. So the original settling family was the Hanson family. This was their, oh my god, E, so A, B, C, D, E, fifth born son and his family. So we have Edward over here. We have his wife Meadow, so that's Meadow Thayer, very well-known townie. And then they have 3 kids. They have the teenage son Lewis, a child-age daughter Natalie, and a toddler daughter named Quinn. And I've just added onto their house, you'll see here, a functional laundry room. So you can see the washer and the dryer. This is a laundry sink that I downloaded from somewhere, I don't know. Here's the actual detergent, which is the functional thing that makes you able to wash laundry. We do have, this here is the clothing color controller. So there's a bunch of different colors that you can set for how you want your dirty piles of laundry to look, which is a pretty cool object. I've got some hampers over here, a drying rack, which I think is very cool as well. I love this object. And then out the back, they do also have a clothesline. Then this here is the empty laundry basket. So if I put this in Meadow's inventory, for example, she should theoretically be more motivated to pick up laundry around the house. So I've put a hamper in their teenage son's room. I know it's not very well furnished. This family has been pretty poor so far. They've had a lot of kids, so there's not a lot of furniture. And then I'll put a hamper in this room as well. So to show you guys what you get, the easiest way of finding everything in this set is to go into your collections tab and scroll across. I have a lot of Sun and Moon collection folders, which you can kind of see here. The one I'm looking for is named Laundry, so Sun and Moon Laundry. And then this shows you what comes in the set, okay? So you can see all the actual appliances are here, which is fun. All of the wash tubs. I'm not going to use these in this save. I'll use them in my medieval save. The drying racks, the hampers, the whole shebang. So I can put a Sims 3 style hamper in this room, or let's go ahead and use one of the Sims 4 style hampers. Let's use this one, Bayside hamper. So you can put that in there, and that's going to collect laundry from this room, I believe. And then you can also see in here, we've got a basket, I think this is like a decorative basket. Oh no, so this is a laundry basket for storing wet or dirty laundry piles. So that's another option for like a hamper, I guess. This is the more like Fallout style hampers you can see here. So like an old oil barrel and a steel bucket. It's kind of cool. This is what the pile of dirty laundry looks like. Pile of wet laundry. Yeah, so it's all in here. And then the other thing you have in here is this box here, which is called Laundry Begone. So use this to prevent your Sims from spawning laundry. You can turn it invisible if you like. So if you don't want to have laundry active, you can always put this out. Or if you get a bit overwhelmed with your laundry, you can also sort of put this on the lot to make all the laundry disappear, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I've been playing my family here throughout their sim day, and you will notice that on the floor lying around we have laundry piles. So when the Sims get in the shower, when the Sims get undressed to do a woohoo, which my Sims just did before, when my Sims get changed to go to work, they will start dropping piles of laundry around the house. Now, you'll notice that this one over here is actually also starting to stink, which does tend to happen once the laundry's been sitting out on the floor for a little while. But so if I just have Edward come in here and just get changed just for whatever reason, let's pretend he's going to go for a jog or something. Meadow, do you want to come and answer the phone? It's ringing again. Thank you. Now, I have noticed that it only creates piles of laundry some of the time, particularly when using the dressers. I believe there is actually a setting for this in the mod settings where you can set whether or not it makes a pile of laundry when they get changed at the dresser or not. But you can see here I'm having Edward change in this dresser a few times and it's not generating a pile of laundry, which is odd, but I mean, we'll go with it. Sure, you can just take a nap. Whereas before, when I had Lewis come up here and change his outfit, I'll get him to do it again so you guys can see it did indeed generate these piles of laundry on the floor. So there you go, he's just got changed and a third pile of laundry has appeared on the floor. If we put him back in his everyday clothes, I imagine yet another pile of laundry will appear on the floor. So I'm not entirely sure why some dressers will generate the laundry while others won't. But yeah, so you can sort of see we do have a fair bit of laundry around the house. Now, since Lewis is a great kid and he's, you know, very helpful and he's gonna do his own laundry, he's gonna go ahead and grab all of these piles of laundry. So you'll see I'm getting pop-ups here saying a dirty pile of laundry has been added to your inventory. And then you can also see here that I can actually add all of my piles that I just picked up into the hamper. The hampers do not automatically collect the laundry like they do in like The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, I think. You know, if your sim gets changed and there's a laundry hamper in the room, the clothes will just kind of appear in the laundry hamper. It's not like that in this game. You've got to pick up the laundry and then you can put it in the hamper if you want to do so. But yeah, I'm gonna have, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Dancing, okay. I'm gonna have Lewis go around and just grab all of the piles of clothes that we have lying around the house so far, which is quite a few. And for each pile that we pick up, one more pile will appear in our inventory, which you can kind of see happening here. So far we've picked up 5. If I look in his inventory, you can see 5 laundry piles are in his inventory. Meadow does have the laundry basket in her inventory, which means she should be picking up the laundry of her own accord, but it doesn't look like she is. Okay, now this is something that you will notice sometimes is that your sim has trouble picking up the pile of laundry. And what that is it might just be facing a way that they can't quite get to the laundry. So if I bring him back in here and try to pick this one up again, let's just have a little look. Oh, we've got lots of birthdays coming up in this family. Okay. So yeah, you can see he's standing here going, oh, I can't pick up this piece of laundry. If I just move him out here, I'll just go into the inventory tab and just grab this. You could see it was facing, like, I think this way. So he couldn't actually access it. If I just rotate it slightly so that the green arrow is pointing this way, then have him come back in and try to grab this pile of laundry. There you go, Bob's your uncle. He's grabbed his pile of laundry. So now to wash the laundry, we're going to bring it in here and we're going to need a few things. If I try to just wash the laundry now, you can see I can do 2 loads, 5 loads, or 10 loads. 1 load is equivalent to 1 pile of dirty laundry. So we almost have 10 loads of dirty laundry to do, but we don't quite. We have 5. So I'm going to try to do 5 loads of laundry, but I get a pop-up. Sorry, I've got a lot of pop-ups right now. Let me clear this. Saying you do not have the proper items in your inventory to wash clothing. What that is telling me is that I need soap. So I need to grab this box of laundry soap. And I believe that to do 5 loads, I'm actually going to need more than 1 box. If I have a go now, it's still going to tell me I don't have the proper items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another box of laundry detergent and have him grab that. And now, whoops, if I can click on it, I'm going to wash my 5 loads of laundry and the game is going to let me wash it. So to do, when you say 2 loads of laundry, to do that you just need 1 box of soap. To do 5 loads of laundry, you need 2 boxes of soap. And to do 10 loads of laundry, I think you need 3 or maybe 4 boxes of soap. So it does take quite a lot of soap to wash the laundry. You can also hear that this washing machine is obnoxiously loud. So this mod does come with sounds, custom sounds, which are also really cool. So yeah, the washing machine's going. It's just stopped now. I think it may be almost finished. So once the washing machine finishes, it will need to just sit for a couple of minutes and just like complete its wash. He's still got 3 piles of dirty laundry left over in his inventory. I'm gonna add them to this hamper over here so you can see him do that. And then once it's ready to be collected, you'll be able to click on the machine again. Before it's ready to be collected, you can't click on the machine. It just doesn't give you any interactions. So the sound will finish, it'll turn red, and the laundry will just sit and I guess, you know, finish its cycle. And then you want to gather your 5 wet piles of laundry. And then to dry these, we have a few different options. We can use the clothes dryer. We can use this indoor laundry dryer. The hitbox for this is a little weird. It's the same with all of the drying objects, so the washing lines, everything. The hitbox isn't sort of up here, it's down a bit lower. So what I could do is I could dry you know, a couple loads here, I could dry a couple loads in the dryer, and I can also dry a couple of loads out here on this clothesline. And you can see again, the hitbox for the clothesline is here, sort of in the center of the washing line. So look out for that if you're playing with this mod. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put all of our laundry, I'm gonna put, well, it's winter, so it's quite cold. So what I might do, just to show you guys the 2 different ways of doing it, I'll put 2 loads of wet laundry here to dry. And the animation is more for hanging it up on the line, but you know, it's all right. We can, we can allow it. Just remember, this is a mod, everybody. As we play through this, remember, this is a mod. So there we go. Now we have a couple pieces of clothing drying over here. And then I can also dry my 2 more loads of laundry in the clothes dryer. So I'll show you how that one works. And there's the noise, so again you can hear the custom sounds that come with this mod. And then I think we're left with just like 1 other wet pile of clothes, which is a little weird. I guess we'll just add that wet pile of clothes to this laundry basket over here and just sit it there, because I should have just dried them all in the same spot, but I can't just dry 1 load of laundry somewhere random. Washing machine, the drying machine was still going there. Now it's stopped. So this is what I was talking about before with the washing machine as well. So it has stopped making noise, but I can't click on it yet. So again, you just need to leave it for a couple of minutes just to complete the drying cycle. Not unlike real washing machines and washing dryers. I find that our machines here at my house are like that too. Okay, so now the laundry's been sitting in here for a little while. I can go ahead and gather 2 fresh outfits from the drying machine. So I'm gonna have Meadow come down and do that. And then Edward's just getting ready to go to bed. He's putting all the kids to bed, making sure everybody's settled, which is great. The ones that dry on the clothes dryers or the washing lines, they obviously do take a little bit longer to dry than otherwise. But now we've grabbed this clean, fresh laundry. You can see in our inventory, we have these 2 fresh outfits. So what we can do with these is, I'm just going to come and sit them on their bedside tables for want of a better spot right now. The way these behave is basically a one-time use dresser. So I can have her come in here and change into her PJs using this pile of clothes, and I'll have Edward do the same. So I'll have him change into his PJs, and then beautiful, she's got her like fresh, clean pajamas on, and she can go to bed. And then Edward's gonna come in and do the same in a minute after he's used the toilet. You can also just keep these laundry piles in your Sims inventories. You can also use them to plan outfits, etc, etc. You can see here he got changed. He also dropped his other dirty clothes on the floor. Thanks a lot, Edward. And now that is the cycle of washing complete. Now, what I showed you before was, of course, how you wash your clothes in your house if you have the luxury of having a beautiful laundry like this family do. But it is not the only way of cleaning clothes, because this mod also comes with the ability to build and run our own laundromats, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna take you guys through the process of the laundromats here in a minute as well. I was just dealing with the child who peed herself during the night. So you can see here, everybody, you know, in the process of getting up and getting ready for school this morning has dropped some more dirty laundry all over the floor, which is fine. We're gonna have Mama Meadow come and pick up all the dirty clothes from around the house. And then she's gonna take a shower. And then, yeah, we're gonna take a trip down to the laundromat as well, and I will show you guys how that works. Okay, so Meadow has just finished sort of getting all of the morning laundry in her inventory. You can see she's actually collected 9 whole piles of laundry. So the laundry does build up quite quickly when you have a larger family. So anything with, you know, 4 or more Sims, you're going to be looking at doing laundry every day for sure to keep on top of it. So that is something I would mention, is that you do have to really keep on top of it with a larger family. But so what we're going to do is I've built a little laundromat, and we're going to take Meadow down there to visit the laundromat. We don't actually have a car. So we're gonna have to call a cab to go down there, and we'll take Quinn with us, I guess. This is when I really need to have strollers. Functional strollers would be good. All right, but so we're gonna go to the laundromat. It's named Laundromat Test for want of a better name, and yeah, Quinn's gonna come with us. So we're gonna just pop her down, and she will actually toddle over and get in the car with us, which is also a mod. Toddlers on community lots. It's a cool mod. If you're interested in it, I can link it in the comments. Let me know. But yeah, so she's gonna toddle over and jump in the taxi with us. Looking very janky, but it's fine. And let's pop over to the laundromat. Okay guys, so here we are at my laundromat. This was a very quick and dirty build. Don't look too closely at it. And where is my baby? Oh, she's out here on the road. Great, okay. But so I've set this up as a sim-owned playable business lot, which I think is the best way to set it up. I'm not sure if it's the only way to set it up as an actual laundromat. It may be. Like, I'm not sure if you could just build a community lot and have it set up to be a laundromat. You might. But anyway, I moved in Julian Cook from the family bin to run this lot. We've got some detergent for sale over here, and we've got a bunch of washing machines that you can see in here where we can wash our clothes. So the first thing we're going to need to do is get ourselves a little bit of detergent, because we are going to need some. So we've got 9 piles of clothing. Unfortunately, it's not quite 10. If it was 10, we could wash 10 loads of laundry, but we'll wash 5 instead. That's fine. So we're going to need 2 boxes of detergent. So we'll grab those, and we will pay for the items, I guess. Probably a good idea. There we go. Okay. So we bought our detergent, which means now we can come over here and we can wash 5 loads of laundry. Now, I'll show you the other side of the laundromat in a minute, what it looks like to set up the lot. I've got this set up currently so that you can do loads of laundry for 10 simoleons, and you can dry the laundry for another 10 simoleons. I think in hindsight, that's a little too expensive. I think what I'll change it to is 5 simoleons each. So 5 simoleons to wash and 5 simoleons to dry. I think that's probably more fair. But yeah, let's just hang out a little bit with our baby girl. We'll give her a snuggle. We'll give her a kiss. We do have some seats over here if you bring your sim down here and you want them to just sit around while their laundry gets washed. You can do that. So you can see now our laundry has finished the actual wash cycle. It's just sitting and resting. So let's actually time how long it takes for it to become selectable after it finishes the load. Let's find out. Oh, he's restocking. Oh, cool. Yeah, Sims do come in here, like just townie Sims, and wash their laundry. You don't have to like control them to do so. They will autonomously come in here and do it, which I think is really cool as well. Really helps you to run a more successful laundry business if you want to have a Sim run a laundromat. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I don't know how long that was. I think it was about 45 sim minutes before I could actually grab the clothes out of the washing machine. I don't know if that's intended or just a funny little glitch, but anyway. So we've now got our 5 wet piles of laundry. I'm going to spin around if the game will let me, and I'm going to dry my 5 wet piles of laundry. I could also take them home and dry them at home if I wanted to, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to spend another 10 simoleons. Really should make it cheaper, shouldn't I? And you can set it to however many simoleons you want to. Let me be clear on that. And I'm going to dry my laundry. Now, I do have a couple of extra decorative laundry objects in this laundromat. These do not come with the set. This is some objects from a set called Dara S's laundry set. It's a really cool set. I can link it below if you want some more decorative items for your laundries, as well as the... Oh. Okay, one of the dryers has had an error. Yeah, if you want some more decorative objects as well as the stuff that comes with the set, it is a pretty cool set, So again, we're just waiting now for my clothes to be dry. I am getting some type of error on this lot, so I might send through an error report to Fire. Just be like, hey, I was getting errors. I don't know what's going on. Some of these washing machines seem to be glitching out. I'm not sure why. But yeah, we're just waiting for the washing to be collectible. So I'm just gonna, again, just play with Quinn, talk to her, just do whatever. while we wait. There we go. And now my laundry has dried, so we can go ahead and gather our 5 fresh outfits, and then we will be able to head back home. So that is something you can set up, is a functional laundromat business. What I'll do now is I'll load back in here with Julian, who actually owns the lot, and I'll show you guys the back end of how to set up this lot to run. Okay, so we're back at our laundromat, this time with Julian Cook, and I will show you guys sort of the basics of how to set up the laundromat to run. So again, he owns this business. This is like a open for business kind of thing for him. So I set it up with these detergents to be for sale. And then with the washing machines, what you need to do is just go ahead. First of all, when you put a fresh washing machine down, I will do it here. Oh. Potentially that washing machine had a load of laundry left over in it. But yeah, so here's a nice fresh washing machine, brand new. So the first thing you want to do is hit the configuration menu here, and then you want to hit laundromat mode. After you do that, the sim will come over and it'll say the washing machine is currently not in laundromat mode. Would you like to turn it on? And you say, okay, if you do want to turn it on. Then in order to charge sims for using the laundromat, you go ahead and you set the price for using the washing machine. So I was saying before that I think 10 simoleons is actually a little too expensive and it should probably be 5. So the way to set this is actually to click this little icon here, which says customize pricing. If you just use these options up here, it'll remain at 0. So we're going to hit customize pricing, and I'm just going to go up to 5 simoleons. You can also just type in whatever you want. I could charge people 50 simoleons to use my washing machines if I wanted, but I'm going to go with 5 and I'm going to hit OK. So now when a sim comes in and uses this washing machine, we will get paid 5 simoleons. Once you've set the configuration and set the price, you can always then turn laundromat mode back off again. So this time it says this washing machine is currently in laundromat mode. Would you like to turn it off? You can say okay. And you can also adjust the price anytime. So this one over here is currently set to 10. I'm going to drop it to 5. Now I do have to do this individually for every single washing machine on this lot because I had them all set to 10 simoleons. But yeah, so basically that's how you do that. The dryers are exactly the same. So again, once you put down a fresh dryer, you just hit the configuration tab, hit laundromat mode, make sure it's turned on. I don't want to turn it off. This one is, yep, that's fine. So we're going to go set price, 5 simoleons, and then yeah, I can reset all of these to be 5 simoleons as well. So that is how you can run a laundromat business. And then yeah, as I said, once I open this business, we'll start getting townies coming in. Now, one minor glitch that we do currently have with this mod that I have already raised with Fire and she's working on a fix for, is that once a sim buys one of these laundry detergent boxes, you can't, getting a weird bug, you can't currently restock the item from the catalog. It gives you a pop-up saying there's no more of this item in the owner's inventory. So that's just a minor bug that I have raised, that there is a fix being worked on currently. So just keep that in mind if you do open up your own laundromat business, or if you have like a grocery store that one of your sims runs, and you want your sims to sell laundry detergent at your grocery store, it'll be the same thing. So keep an eye out for any hot fixes that get released for the mod. Anything that says please re-download, you want to re-download. Okay, so you guys may remember at the start of this video, I mentioned that this mod set is not only useful in modern gameplay, but also in historical gameplay. So we have jumped into my medieval town. This is the medieval charter challenge that I've been streaming live on Twitch. It is called Middieville, and this is the women's boarding house where women who are not married and don't have much going on can come to stay. And so we're jumped in here to show you guys the medieval version of the laundry mod. So if you want to use this mod in a historical context, I highly recommend just getting rid of the more modern parts of the mod. So you don't need to have the washing machines, you don't need to have the modern clothes dryers, you don't need to have the modern box of soap, you don't need any of that. You can delete those files and just keep the more medieval style stuff. So to give you a little bit of an insight here, this right here is the main sort of basic laundry tub where your sims can come and wash up their laundry. We also have this one, which is kind of cute. This is called the ringer laundry tub. So it's like got this little sort of ringer attached to it as well, which I thought is quite cool. We have a kind of medieval looking clothesline sitting over here, which is part of what you can get with the mod as well. And then inside this little bathroom over here, we also have this object here is called the market vendor for laundry items. So this is kind of how my Sims in my medieval hood can easily get the soap that they need to be able to wash their clothes. I believe it is planned eventually that the Sims will actually be able to craft the soap that they use to wash the laundry, but it hasn't been released yet. So as always, keep an eye on Sun and Moon Star Factory and on Plum Bob Keep because they're working on some amazing stuff. This here is a wicker laundry basket. This is a hamper. You don't really need hampers in the medieval setting, I don't think, but it's kind of cool to have one. And then the same as in the more modern set, this is the clothing color controller. So if we actually take a look through all the different colors that you can have your piles of clothes look like, you can see that these are very well suited to medieval style play. Some of these have really stunningly beautiful patterns. Some would be better in a more royal setting, some would be good for like nobility, and some are good for peasants and lower class, which is what we have mostly here. So I might set this to be these colors just for the fun of it, and that's going to change what color the dirty piles of laundry will spawn in as. So I've got one of the Sims over here, Charlene. She's going to be our laundry maid for this episode. In her inventory, I've given her this washing board, which means she will autonomously wash laundry. Oh, the cask of wine is ready to bottle. Oh, how exciting. Didn't know we were growing wine. Oh, okay, sure, whatever. But so I'm going to have her run around and collect the clothes that the girls have already dropped on the floor this morning when they all got ready for the day. So again, as soon as you put down one of the functional laundry items, you should start to get piles of clothes spawning on the floor. It might not happen immediately. It might not happen for every single Sim. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's like if it's like a maybe, they will spawn clothes or they won't. Probably need to have another look at the mod documentation to figure that out. I don't know. Oh. Are you okay? Are you stuck, darling? Oh, we have a bit of a we have a bit of a traffic jam going on over here. I might just move so then hopefully Charlene will actually be able to come in and grab all the clothes. Just a bit of a narrow walkway here for this boarding house. That's okay. So yeah, we've got some pile of clothes in most of the bedrooms from the girls getting ready this morning, getting dressed. So I'm just going to go around and grab whatever piles of clothes we have. So there's another one there as well. Okay, so Charlene's just come over and grabbed the final pile of laundry. Now, in the medieval Tata challenge, I used the Fetch Water mod. So you might remember, again, from the start of the video, I mentioned that there is a mod called Fetch Water, which you can use in conjunction with the laundry mod. And what that mod does is it means that you have to have buckets of fresh water in your inventory to use any type of plumbing equipment. So my Sims can't use a bath without having enough water in their inventory. They can go to the toilet, they can wash their hands, but they can't shower, obviously, or yeah, do much of anything without water in terms of bathing, or with this mod, washing clothes. So luckily Charlene does actually have 4 buckets of water in her inventory currently. If she didn't, we would have to fetch some more water. So we have a well here on this lot, so I can fetch an extra bucket if I need to. Otherwise, you can have your Sims fetch water from a variety of different sources. That's beyond the scope of this video, but basically if you do use the Fetch Water mod, you will be required to have buckets of water in the Sims inventory to be able to wash the laundry. The other thing we're going to need, the same as with the modern set, is we're going to need soap. So I'm going to have Charlene come down and buy some soap solution here from the market vendor. So she's going to be able to wash up these clothes. So we'll have her come in here. She'll just take a minute to come downstairs. Here she is. So it costs us 10 simoleons to buy that jar of soap solution. And then because we have laundry, water, and soap in our inventory, we can now come out here and wash the laundry using one of these manual wash tubs. So these are really cool. So I'll use the basic one for this one, and I'll have Charlene wash 2 loads of laundry. So the sounds we get are kind of the sounds of washing dishes, but you can see here she's got soapy water, she's got her washboard, and she is washing up her laundry. This laundry is done right away, so we've got wet laundry added to our inventory. That little board will remain in the object, which is fun. And then we can come over here. Remember, the click box for the washing lines is kind of down low and in the middle, and we can come and dry our wet laundry on the clothesline. Oh, except apparently another Sim's in the way. No, you can't toss a football in front of the clothesline. We need to dry the laundry. There we go. Okay, so Charlene's gonna hang the laundry up on the clothesline. She can see her doing here. And then that laundry, you can see, is matching the colors that we chose on the color chooser. Again, that's this object here, and that will slowly but surely dry. I think it takes about a day or about 24 hours. So that is the sort of medieval version, or you could do this in Regency, Victorian gameplay, whatever you like, of the laundry mod. I think it's amazing. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I'm not sure if the animation for this tub is any different. Maybe we could have a look. Let's see if we can generate a couple extra loads of laundry. Okay, no, it is the same animation. All right, that's fine. I can accept that. I do think this ringer thing is like very cool though. I think it's just a really cool object. Now, another thing to note is once you've already got washing drying on the line, you can't add any extra washing until that first lot of washing is done. So unfortunately, Charlene's just gonna have a pile of wet laundry in her inventory, or 2 piles until this washing is done with drying, which, oh look, it's already done. So it doesn't actually take very long to dry. So we can now grab that clean, fresh laundry off of the line. Now, one thing I have not yet tested is if you could essentially make a medieval laundromat by having a sim charge other sims to use their wash tub. I'm not sure how that would work. What I would probably do in a medieval setting is I would just have other sims send a sim money to wash their clothes or something like that. I don't really know. I haven't tested it out, but I think the laundromat mode is really more suited to modern gameplay than the historical gameplay. So that is the laundry mod. I think it is absolutely epic. I'm so impressed with this. Yes, there are a couple little bugs and little things to work out, but of course, like, this mod has just been released. There's always going to be some little things to adjust. But I think that the team behind this has done such a fabulous job. I think it's such a fantastic addition to the game. I love anything that makes the game sort of more real life, more realistic, more nitty gritty, gives the Sims more to do. More chores is actually really good, especially in the medieval charter challenge, because often my teenage Sims really need some chores to do. The only things that I would probably say I would prefer slightly different, the first one would be I would like it if the washing wasn't a 1-to-1 ratio of dirty to clean. What I mean by that is I mentioned at the start of the video that one pile of dirty laundry in the inventory is a load that needs to be washed. With a family with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Sims, you're gonna end up with a lot of laundry that needs to be washed. I would probably prefer if it was like 5 piles of dirty laundry, then got put into one load that needs to be washed or something along those lines. I have already mentioned that to Fire. She said it's not possible at this stage, so that's cool. Don't mind, whatever. I'll take what I can get. But that is something that I would probably change in a future update if I could. Alternately, what you could also do is make it so that it doesn't require quite as much water and soap to wash multiple loads of laundry. I think especially in the modern gameplay, when you have these boxes of laundry detergent, which you need like 2 whole boxes to wash like 5 loads of laundry or something. I think that's a little OTT. So maybe, I don't know, you could just set it so it's 1 box of laundry powder no matter how many loads you do. Just something like that could make it a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit less overwhelming. And especially in the medieval era as well, when it's like, I've got some really poor Sims in my medieval charter challenge who are really going to struggle to afford soap and who already struggle to get enough water to get by day to day. And then if they have to wash 10 loads of washing, that's going to need like 4 jars of soap and like 6 buckets of water or something like that. That's going to be really hard for my medieval Sims to do. So if there was a way to just tune that down a little bit, I would probably appreciate that. That said, those are 2 very minor things. I think this mod is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. And I also highly recommend all of the rest of the Sun and Moon Star Factories mods, just as an aside. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this sneak peek into the mod. I hope I've covered your questions. I hope I've given you a good overview of how it works. If you do have any questions or if there's anything you're not sure about that I didn't cover in the video, please go ahead and leave it in a comment down below and I will do my best to answer that for you. I'm obviously very new to this mod. I'm still getting my head around it. I'm still learning it. And there are, yeah, a couple of bugs that are still being fixed. So I will keep you guys posted on any more updates, but yeah, if you did enjoy this video and if you want to see more mod reviews, please leave a like. I am happy to do more mod reviews. I can review the rest of the Sun and Moon Star Factory stuff, for example. But yeah, please let me know by leaving a like on this video. And you can also, of course, if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video and if you'd like to see more. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and rest of your week, and I will see you very soon with more Sims 2 and Stardew Valley and Sims 1 content. Bye for now.